Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday! Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to talk about my 2020 highlighter collection. Sorry about that, my phone just went off. So we're going to be talking about my highlighter collection, maybe a little declutter, maybe not. Highlighter is one of those things that I am just overly obsessed with. So if you're interested, please continue to watch. Make sure during the live stream that if you like what you see, give me a like. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We are building an amazing community. We love it here. We have so much fun. We talk mostly about luxury beauty. However, I do a lot of comparisons to drugstore, and that's just truly, genuinely who I am. And I love that. I love that for us. So if you're interested in all of that, make sure and stick around. I want to say hi to everybody in the live chat. So hey, Betsy. Hey, Kay Bella. Ronnie, how are you? My niece, Natanya, she's on here, so she's super cute. Thanks for being here. Sherry, you made it, Sherry. Thanks for joining us. Denise is here. Luna. Hello, Lunita. ¿Cómo estás? So happy that you guys were all able to join me. I know that, during the week, it's kind of, it's tricky. You either can or you can't just based on what your schedule is like. So I always appreciate when you guys jump on with me. I'm actually off this week, so I'm trying to just, kind of chill out with the boys. I had to switch my live from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. because I had promised them like a brunch date. So we did that. That was fun. I'm trying to film. We have two big videos coming up tomorrow and Thursday for the best makeup of 2020, best skincare of 2020. So there's just a lot going on. So I'm so happy that you guys are here. We have Daphne. Hey, Daphne, how are you? And Oddly Aquarian. Oddly Aquarian, tell me what your name is again. I saw it in the chat yesterday, and I don't want to keep calling you that when you're here talking to me. So anyway, I know, Sherry, how exciting. She's saying she made 2 lives in a row, and I'm just always so grateful to all of you. So excited. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Kelly saying, what a sweet brunch date. It was just my 2 youngest boys and I, and usually, I hate to admit it, but we're those people that sometimes will kind of be on our phones. And today I was like, everybody put it away. Like, let's talk. We talked about Legos. We talked about soccer drama, Barcelona. There's a big fight going on, all kinds of stuff. But I think it was just the kind of morning that I needed. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that's coming in 2021, stuff we're excited for, but still, sometimes it's nice to unplug. Okay, so your name's Kelsey. Okay, thanks for being here, Kelsey. Hi, Tina. How are you? Thank you to everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to tell you that I have linked every single highlighter down below in the description box. My Instagram's down below. There's some shopping links to Sephora, things like that. And then I did individually also list the makeup that I'm wearing. This eye situation, we're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. I was telling Betsy, I was like, I started to play with one of my Dior quints, and I don't know what happened. I was on the phone with my sister Karina, who's in the chat, and I don't know what happened. I don't even know where this editorial look came from, but we're just going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it, honey. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So welcome to everybody. What I was going to say, I linked every highlighter in the description box if you're interested in shopping or looking at it, even if you just want to kind of browse around. I'm a little I wouldn't say embarrassed, but I'm just okay, this is just super extra. And I know that I don't have as many highlighters as a content creator that's been doing this for many years, but it's still a lot, you guys. I keep thinking okay, currently in my makeup routine, I do highlight on the high points of my face. I do highlight on my nose. I do it on my chin. Sometimes I do it in the high points here on the forehead. Where else can I stick highlighter? This is crazy because I don't have enough face for a highlighter. That's how bad it is today, guys. And it is what it is, all except all the wrath that comes with it. But I'm going to show it all to you. Let's see what they're saying here. I love the look. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know it's crazy. for sure editorial, but I don't even know what I was doing. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to roll with it. We're going to, you know, my brother-in-law always says like, hey, it's 99% attitude, honey. Like, get to work. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm not going in any particular order. You may even see them listed in the description box in a different order. There's just too many to really stick to the order of things in the list that I've provided. I'm going to talk to you about the highlighter, what my thoughts are. Are they worth it? Are they not? Am I happy that I have them? Am I decluttering them, meaning I don't want them in my collection anymore? I'll be sharing all the deets with you guys. In the list of highlighters, I also have at the bottom like I think 4 or 5 face palettes that include maybe like a blush highlight situation. I wanted to include that in case you like that swatch, because I will be swatching these. You know, you can go ahead and shop those too. So I think for the most part, thank you, Daphne. Thank you, everybody. I think for the most part, everything was still available. There was like 1 or 2 that weren't, but I'll let you know when I get to those. That way, if you like them, you don't go crazy trying to look for them. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I actually have talked about this highlighter that I have in my hand. I have a dedicated video. After the live is over, I will stick it up in the card so you guys can go watch that. I don't believe that it is worth the hype or the money for me personally. That may be an unpopular opinion. I also feel that, like, I have a lot of friends in the beauty space that are content creators that are a little bit deeper complected than I am that absolutely love this shade, but I don't. So I have to speak to me, right? So I'm talking about the Pat McGrath highlighter that we received this year. This was, I mean, Vicky J said it best, aka the hockey puck. This is crazy, guys. It is so heavy. This is so beautiful. Like, I don't want to blind you, but I want to show you up close like what we're dealing with here. Like, this thing is massive. It's beautiful. You know, if I really did like to lay out a lot of makeup in front of my vanity, like this would be one of them, because it's just gorgeous. Very weighty. I want to say like at least a pound. I mean, it's heavy. You throw this across the room, I promise you, you're like chipping someone's tooth. I'm just saying. So it's, you know, yeah, the packaging is gorgeous. You cannot argue with that. This is what we get in the highlighter. I think for me, it was just like a little too pinky for my skin tone. Also, when I applied it in that review video, I almost felt like it kind of showed a little bit of texture. I don't know if it was just me. Now, you'll see in my skincare video, sorry guys, where I talk about, like, I've worked really hard on my skincare, so I don't have a lot of texture at all. So for this to accentuate whatever little texture I had was just kind of crazy to me. I'm going to swatch it very quickly for you, and I will stop talking about it or else we'll never get through this video. But there is the swatch here. So it looks good. It looks good. It doesn't look bad at all. But I guess I just don't really like pinky highlights, so it may be a preference thing as well. But like I said, from my experience, I feel like it's shown a little bit of texture that I don't love that. I want, for me, from, you know, preference perspective, like I definitely want the highlight to look glass-like almost. Like, that's what I really enjoy, and I'll talk about one of the highlighters that does that for me. And in that video, you'll see that I found a drugstore dupe for this. That literally, like, if you like this shade, was the exact color dupe almost. So yes, definitely go check that out. And again, it will be in the Pat McGrath review video that I did there. Let me see what we got going on here. We got Sherry. Oh, hey, Pamela. ¿Cómo estás, amiga? I'm having a great day. Thank you. Yeah, everything. Yeah, no, I think it's allergies. I don't think I'm sick. She's asking if I'm feeling sick, but no, I think it's allergies. So again, this is the first highlighter. Would I buy it again? You know, as kind of weird as it sounds, I would, because I really do like the aesthetic of it. And at the time, I didn't know, you know, what was gonna be in here, but I really do love and support Pat McGrath. I think it's a beautiful brand with impeccable products. she can't be perfect. They can't all be winners, you know, but I would still buy it, I think. So this is my first highlighter here. I need to go a little bit faster here though. So that's my first highlighter there. And for those of you that will be keeping track, yeah, there's a lot more where that's going to come from. The next highlighter that I have here is my Dior Holiday 2020 highlighter. This is in the shade Golden Frisson. And in my Dior Holiday review, you know, they call this a blush. And I was like, maybe they weren't aware that there was a word highlight, but they call this a blush. This would not be a blush on anybody. I don't even care if your Teresa is dead. You know, she calls herself an uncooked chicken. This wouldn't be a blush on her either. So let's just get over the name and just call it what it is. It's a highlight. When I was doing the review, I was like, ew, it looks chalky. And like, what is that going to do on my face? And I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, can we agree that it looks like chalk? Look at that. Look at my finger. And then I started to apply on my face, and I was like very pleasantly surprised because it actually looks really pretty. And I will tell you that even the swatch won't really do it justice. It still looks chalky, but it's something about taking a brush and just swirling it in the places where it should go. It actually settles very, very beautiful on the skin. It doesn't look bad at all. And, you know, if somebody likes an everyday, very subtle highlight, I definitely would recommend this one. I think it's very pretty. It was just like confusing at first. Doesn't swatch pretty, doesn't have the right name, but it actually looks really, really nice. So I do love this one. Let's see here. Steven. Hey, Steven. Hi, Karina. Hey, all. Here for a few minutes, taking my face off before I get a massage. What? Wearing double masks. All right. That's nice. Thanks for stopping by, Steven. We love that. The next one that I have is Juvia's Place. This one I actually really, really like. This one's very pretty. I think you're going to start to see a theme with me in my highlighters. Like, I kind of like the golden or the icy ones. Not too icy, but who knows? Because I almost checked out on a Lethal Cosmetics highlighter. But here we go. It's right here. Look at that. That's beautiful. And it swatches forever. This is the Juvia's Place. This is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. And, you know, I think that when we start to think about, like, you know, everything that's happened this year and everything else, like my friend Kara from Beauty and the Frizz actually said this. And I was like, you know, let's work really hard so that that doesn't become a reality. But she said, you know, supporting Black-owned beauty brands, that sort of thing, like it's just what's trendy right now. Like, let's work to not make that just a trend. Like, this has to be a definite change that happens in 2020 where we support Black creators, Black beauty brands, we support our Black friends and everything else that goes along with it. I'm not getting too into the politics about it because I've done that before on my channel. You know what my stance is, but I absolutely love that Juvia's Place makes amazing products. Their foundation is full coverage, but it is so, so beautiful. So I will say that, and I love this highlighter. I think it's so beautiful. Again, this is Volume 3, and I love it. I love it. Hey, Lean, thanks for stopping by. I know you've been busy, so I appreciate it. The next highlight that we have is, you know, to some it's a mineralized powder that they just kind of go over the whole face with, kind of like the Hourglass. To me, I always thought that this was a highlighter. I never even looked into it. And it's actually really, really beautiful. I've talked about this before. And this is a lighter shade, which for my skin tone is definitely a highlighter. And there it is. It's very, very subtle, but when you put it on the skin, it just gives this really beautiful glow, and I love it. I love it so much. I've actually had it for like maybe almost 2 years, and I've hardly put a dent in it. I mean, just a little bit, because, you know, it's not a powder for me, it's a highlight, but I really, really like it. So let me see what the comments are saying. Let's see here. Kelly, hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. Are you talking about your video, Steven? Ooh. Can we get an amen? Can we get an amen? I love the Juvia's Place highlighter, but the loose powder highlighter is a glitter party. Ooh. All right. I'm going to be filming a full face soon. Nice. I did a full face too, and it was just incredible. I loved all their products. A-Merch, hey, remembered you mentioning you wanted Chantecaille mascara. Blue Mercury's having 20% off. Okay. All right. If anybody needs Chantecaille products, definitely go check that out. All right. Oh, see, this is what I mean. Come on, you guys. Like, let's just think outside the box here. Like, she's talking about how she's found a lot of Black-owned beauty companies, makeup brands that she really likes now. That I think before we were just kind of staying with mainstream beauty brands. Like, that's not the time, you guys. It's not the time for that anymore. But yeah. Good, good. All good things. All right. So here we go. The next one that we have, let's talk about a glitter party, Steven. The next one that we have is the Artist Couture. This is in the Diamond and Glow powder. This shade is Conceited. I tell you the shade because I have more than one. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I have more than one. I'll never go through this powder ever in my life. But, you know, it's a loose powder. I do appreciate the packaging of it, except I always forget to close it. My fault, not theirs. But, yeah. And look at that. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. And when I put this on, you guys, like, it's on and popping. Like, I get VIP access to Club Daddy, if you know what I'm saying. So, what I mean by that is the brand is Artist Couture. In searching for Black-owned beauty brands, I also made it a mission to look for other Latin-owned beauty brands to support, you know, creators and makeup brands that had my ethnic background as well. Well, Artist Couture is a Latin-owned beauty brand. Mac Daddy Angel is the owner of this brand. He used to be an influencer. And not only is he Latin, but he's Salvadorian. So woo woo, can we hear a woo woo from my people out there that are Salvadorian? He is amazing. He's a hard worker. I actually went to the masterclass, the Mac Daddy masterclass, and yeah, he's all about having fun and like being out there and whatever. But when he gets down to business, like he is really professional, very well spoken, you know, a trained makeup artist, but also a great educator. So we love that for you, Mac Daddy. So I had purchased that one like a while ago, like at Sephora. And then when I took the master class, I got a second one. Thankfully, it was in a different shade, and this one's in the shade Illuminati. Also the same type of packaging for this loose highlighter, but we love it. Hola, Lunita. You love the Artist Couture highlighters, Kelsey? Yeah, they are good. They're good. And I talked about them when I did, the second highlighter is there, by the way. That's Illuminati. I talked about his business and how he got started, where he came from in my Hispanic Heritage video. It was just such a great video, like learning about Latin-owned beauty brands. And yeah, anytime we can support them, I'm gonna do it. So, you know, I've been thinking about doing this video. I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I want to do a dedicated video to Alamar Cosmetics. They're Cuban and they're wonderful. They're seeing a lot of success in 2020, so we're happy about that. Hey Molly, how are you? So that's what we got there. The next one is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. I absolutely love it. I mean, I don't know why it took me so long. I just think I buy so much makeup that sometimes I'm just like so turned off, like no more. I have to use what I have. But I'm talking about the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude highlighter. I have to say that the last time where I was just like, I can't take this anymore, I need it. I had seen Kay Bella talk about how she wanted it, or she had gotten it for her birthday. And then Rupi was like, let me send you a picture of what it looks like. You need this in your life like last month. That's how good it is, right? So it is just beautiful. And it's right there. I can tell you when I think about an ethereal glow, like a subtle glow, but like, you know, really out there, but in the most ethereal way. That's such a clicky word, but that's what it feels like to me. This is it. This has been my everyday highlighter since I bought it. The only time I haven't used it is when I did my Chantecaille video and like a couple other dedicated videos. But other than that, it's been a daily highlighter for me. Let me see, Aileen, A Merch Beauty, do you have this one? Because I just feel like you like bronzer, but I think, do you like highlighter? You would love this one. Oh my God, yeah, look at Sherry. She's saying she's starting to put a dent on it. Like, I haven't put a dent in it, I would say, but I guess a little bit. Like, the embossing on it is definitely like wiped away there because I use it every day. I don't even care. I use it every day. It's so beautiful. Let's see here. Bye, Steven. Have a great massage. We're so excited for you. Be safe. Be safe, okay? Wear your mask. But we love that for you. So, next. This one's kind of like a classic, kind of. It's not in the classic, like, shade, but it is a classic. So, I'm talking about the Becca highlighters. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. I was still kind of discovering, can we see that? I was still kind of discovering makeup when I bought this, and I had heard some good stuff about it. And then I didn't really pay too much attention, so I had this one, and then I had a mini of the Champagne Pop. But I didn't know, like, you know, how good it was. I honestly hadn't even played with it that much. And then I gave it to my sister, and then I was like, ugh, I regret it because it's so pretty, and she was using it the other day. And we were just like in her makeup space, like swatching everything. I was like, where'd you get this? She was like, you gave it to me. I'm like, I didn't give it to me. I didn't give it to you. You took it. Like, give it back. Because the Champagne Pop is dope too. But this is Rose Quartz. I honestly don't use it that much. And I think it comes back to my comment about the pinky highlighters. Like, they're just not like my favorite. But it's pretty. Like, the formula's pretty. I just don't reach for it that much. So possibly a declutter, to be honest. Yeah, let's put it on the declutter pile, okay? I wasn't promising a declutter because, you know, they're all my babies. I love them all the same, but I just don't reach for that one. So let me see what the comments are saying. I do not because of my no buy, but it is on my list to purchase. Yeah, you'll love it, Aileen. You'll absolutely love it. What is that booking noise? Is it a no buy at the end of the year, Aileen? Yeah, it is. Oh, booping? I think it's every time that you guys, let me see if I can mute the sound effects. Let me know if you guys can still hear the booping sound. Every time that you guys comment, it kind of pops on my screen. So the next time I see a comment, let me know if you guys see it. But yeah. Okay, it's gone. I don't hear it anymore. Thank you for letting me know. All right. I don't have the willpower for a no buy. Yeah. Oh, shit. There's the beeping sound. Sorry about that, guys. Mute my computer. We hear a boop every time. I don't think it's about muting my computer. Let me see here. Thanks for letting me know. Hold on. Let me see. Or maybe I just stop my comments and then, let's see here. Okay, there we go. I don't think you guys hear that anymore. I'll just have my comments on my phone. Oh shit, there it goes again. Did you guys hear the beeping sound or the booping sound yesterday? Because nobody said anything yesterday, so it may be the settings. Let's just, I know, Aileen. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. All right, let me see here. Automatically mute microphone, interview, audio. You know, give me a second. Let's see here. Show animated reactions. Oh, okay. I got it. Let me know if that fixes it. I think I just got it. Okay, it should be gone now. So let me know. It should be gone now. Yeah, so to people that didn't know, A Merch Beauty has a channel. A lot of people here have a channel. If you have a channel, please put it in the chat so that we know. I know, boop, 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 boop. But A Merch Beauty has a channel, and it's a newer channel. She's doing a great job. she, I think, was feeling the same thing I was, when it's like, we're buying so much, you know, and then Christmas was coming, her birthday was coming, and she decided to go on a 60-day no-buy, which, you know, I decided to go on a no-buy, you know, like in September or October. Don't ask me how it went. Don't even ask Merch Beauty how it went, because, you know, as Kara likes to say, please respect my privacy at this time. Didn't really work out for me, but I mean, like, whatever, you know, so I can't do a no-buy. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I can't do a no-buy. However, Miss Merch Beauty has been going strong. She gave herself like a couple times that she had already predetermined that she could shop, like Black Friday, and then with gift cards that she was gifted. And so she's been doing really, really good. I feel like she didn't even buy anything on Black Friday, even though she had given herself a hall pass. So yeah, absolutely. You're doing wonderful, Merch. Keep it going. We're almost there, honey. The next one that we have here is a new one in 2020. This is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. We all love the highlighter powder formula. I think it's great. This is a very subtle highlighter, you know. It's a very, very beautiful. You know, there ain't nothing subtle about me, honey. So I don't know that I don't reach for it that much, but I still really do enjoy it and really love it when I use it. So this one I'm definitely keeping, but this was, you know, again, another winner in 2020 for Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think that this was as good as the bronzer, I will say that, but it's still nice. You know, it's still nice. The next one that I have is one that I hit pan on that I'm very, very proud of, and it is Fenty Beauty, and this is a mini, which is probably why I hit pan. Excuse me, I had a cough. This is a mini Fenty Beauty. It's actually kind of old. I should probably throw it away, but I was just like so proud, like, dang, I hit pan, you know what I mean? So this is in the shade Hustler Baby. It's really, really nice, you guys. It's really, really nice. I feel like it doesn't swatch like much, but it's really, really beautiful. As with the bronzers, I want you to pay attention to the shade range. If we're repeating shades, that's a problem. So yeah, let me know. Sorry, I need a drink. I've been coughing. Hitting pan is so satisfying. That's what Kelsey's saying. Like, girl, yes, look. It's so, so good. So a couple people in the chat are saying that they're going for like $100 a month goal for beauty budget. Betsy is saying that she might want to limit herself to one palette a week. Betsy has a channel as well. Her jam is kind of eyeshadow, but she does a little bit of everything. I had thought about that. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Andrea Metelliano here on YouTube. She has a bigger channel. I really love her reviews. I think she's great. She had the same issue. She had a lot of companies stop the PR to her, and then she also limited herself to one palette a month. So it kind of like made her... Sorry, I need a drink. Hold on. Love the mute option because that's not pretty. So she started thinking about it. She's like, I have way too much. I think I just want to do like one palette a month. And so she started paying attention to upcoming releases and stuff like that so that she could really make her decision on which palette she was going to purchase every month. Honestly, I feel like at least 1 or 2 months out of the year, she didn't even purchase anything because she's like, I just didn't find something that I absolutely loved. And it just retrains you to like really be choosy, really like pay attention to what's in your collection to see if you want more of that. And that's why these videos are so helpful for me, because I'm like, I have the freaking highlighter rainbow on my arm and we're not even done yet. Like, I don't need all the stuff I'm buying, you know what I mean? So yeah. I don't think I'm getting sick, guys, but I don't know what's going on with me. The next one is a company that is known for their really cute packaging. I have a couple palettes from them. Yeah, a couple palettes. One's a dud, one's not a dud. But this is from the Foodie Box collection that just released with Glamlite. And this is the highlighter. It comes in like, you know, a little cookies and milk carton. I haven't even used this, to be honest. I just got it. I haven't even reviewed the box or anything. I'm not sick. Melina Allison. Hi, Melina. Yeah. Rupee silent cough. Yeah, I'm not sick. I don't know what's going on. I just got a tickle in my throat. So this is the highlighter, and I didn't even think to remove the, there we go, the sticker. I'm just going to remove it a little bit so that I can show you guys what it looks like. It looks like it might be a little, it's a loose powder. It might be a little bit deeper than what I'd like, but we're going to try it. Ooh. Ooh, we might like it. Okay. So there we go. And again, this came with the Foodie Box. I feel like it's a little too orangey for my taste, but this would always make like a really pretty like eyeshadow topper or blush topper, like no problem. We can find use for it. This is dope though. It's a very, very blingy. Didn't expect that. Although, like I said, the palette that comes with this collection, which is the, I think it's the Pie palette, is actually really, really nice. I've swatched it. I've used a couple shades, very, very nice. And this is nice too. So we'll definitely be testing that out. The next one that we have here that's actually really nice is the ColourPop Super Shock highlighters. I do love this. I love ColourPop too. This one, what's different about this one, a lot of you may know that ColourPop has these Super Shock formula, and it's a little jelly, like it's kind of bouncy a little bit, but they have a pretty good formula. They have this in the shadow, and they have it in blush and highlighter, but look at that. That is really icy. That kind of reminds me of this, but even then, this almost has like a little bit more of a purple shift or blue shift. So I do love that. Bye, Kelsey. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Conley, how are you? Thanks for coming, doll. All right, the next one was like my holy grail for a really long time. It's Benefit Cookie. This is such a beautiful highlighter. I was dying when I saw it in the face palette, but I kind of held off until I saw it on a single. And I'm so glad that Benefit listened to us because it's such a beautiful shade. I mean, it is just beautiful. I thought about depotting it. I think it's magnetic because I hate the packaging. I think it's so boxy and nasty. Like, I want to just pop it out, but I'm scared that I'll ruin it. This one has a good dent in it, guys. I don't know if you can tell there, but yeah, a little bit. This one has a good dent on it, and I am so excited about that, but I love, love, love this highlighter. So a really nice one. The next one that I have here is, actually, I'll save the palettes for later. This one I discovered this year, and it actually came in like a duo with my, one of my favorites, primer, which is my YSL Touche Éclat primer. Look at that. I just got it this year, and it's halfway. That's how you know I love it. I love it. But it came in a duo with this one during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and it's such a pretty, like, subtle glow as well. I've put somewhat of a dent in it, you know, it's pretty. This is really, really nice. But look, it almost looks like skin powder. Like, it doesn't look like a highlight because it's really, really subtle, but it is nice. Definitely nice for every day. What are we talking about in the chat? Let me see, let me see. I've said it many times, they need to upgrade the packaging. Yeah, I agree, I agree. Ooh, you like the YSL primer, Rachel? Yeah. I've depotted an old Hula and there were no problems. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. All right, the next one that we have here is, oh, look at these duos, just because you'll see these in my blush video as well, but it's the Wayne Goss highlight blush duos. So we get Vivid Azalea and then this highlighter situation. I was actually wearing this highlighter yesterday just because I wanted to kind of get my thoughts on it because I'm working on the Best of Beauty. So it really is a beautiful highlight. It's a beautiful highlight. I've never seen this formula as much as I have this year, where it looks chalky or like powder. But then when you apply it, it's actually really nice. And, you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful formula, you guys. Like, I feel like out of the two that I have, this is my favorite one. But it just looks glass-like. It looks really, really pretty, and I'm all about it. Hi, Nightstar Beauty. How are you? Do I use the YSL's powder, Pamela? No, I don't. I just use it as a highlighter in the high points. Maybe I should try it that way. I feel like with my oily skin, it might give me too much of a glow, which even during the winter, I am oily in the T-zone. So I don't think that's like the best idea. But yeah, I haven't used it that way. I don't think I've seen Nightstar Beauty in my chat before, so I'm really, really excited. So thank you for joining us. Please say hello to Nightstar Beauty. We are so, so happy to have you. P.S. to anyone who's here, oh, if we've messaged Ruby on Marco Polo, okay. All right, so let's keep going. The next one that I have is the second Wayne Goss Blush Duo. I do like it. I like the blush more than the highlight, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's maybe a little too deep. It's not as deep as I thought it was, which is a good thing, but you know, it is pretty deep. I have used it like if I use an eyeshadow and then I just kind of put it over the lid. So that's what I do with this one. But it's beautiful. The formula is beautiful. It's just too deep for me. And that's okay. I can still use it other ways. The next one is a new one to me. I need your help on this one, guys, because I've done a little bit of research on it, but I haven't really felt like it looks quite right on me. I'm talking about the Danessa Myricks, like a wet, it's called Dew Wet Highlighting Balm. And you know, it's weird. Like, I got the one in the shade Clear, and I don't feel like, aside from it looking glossy on my skin, like, I guess that's what it's for. I mean, it just looks wet, but it moved my foundation all around. So I don't know if this is just a highlighting balm that you use. I don't know if you can tell, but it's right there. When you're not wearing makeup, but that's weird because I didn't read anything about that. Let's see. So I don't know, maybe I'm using it wrong. Please help me if you know in the comments down below, like, what is this mess about? Because it just looks greasy on my skin. It looks like a Aquaphor or something. I don't even know what to call it, but maybe it's the color I got. Oh, try it under the foundation on the high points of the cheeks. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that and then I'll just kind of pat my foundation over, Aileen. Maybe that's what you're saying. I'll try it that way. I haven't, I tried it once and I was like, I don't know. The next one is Melt Cosmetics. This is a duo as well. So I won't talk about the blush today, but I'll talk about the highlight. I honestly haven't used the highlight very much, but I've used the blush quite a bit. So the honeycomb embossing is almost gone. But let me show you what this looks like. Again, I think you'll see a common thread when they're too peachy or too like pinky. I'm just not about it, but the blush in this duo I really do love. So, but it's subtle enough. I mean, it's pretty. Trying to compare it to Pat McGrath, no. There's this one here that it kind of reminds me of. But it is pretty. It just comes in the duo, so that's what we have there. The next one that I have, I'm going to mention it because it is in my blush collection. It's actually a duo, but I did check and it's not available for sale. I'm talking about my Chantecaille Monterey duo. I absolutely love it. And when I said earlier, how like the highlight, what I'm looking for is that it makes you look like almost glass-like in those areas. This is what I was referring to, you guys. Their Gelée formula. It's like a gel. It looks so, so beautiful. And it's subtle, but like it still looks, like I said, like glass. Like, I don't know. It's just gorgeous. It's this one here. The swatch does it no justice, but It really is just wonderful. The blush in here is wonderful. I do believe that they may be bringing some of these Gelée duos back in 2021. So if you ever are in the market for one and you're interested, I would highly recommend this formula. I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, bye, Cat. Have a great day. Hi, Lisa. How are you, friend? I'm happy to see you here. Let me see what Conley's saying. Totally agree about the highlights that are too pink or peach. Yeah, it might have to do with like my skin tone. I don't know, because other people really like it. I just don't. The next one is another duo. We'll see it again in the blush collection, but I'm looking at the highlight specifically. It's more of a blush topper highlight, but it's in the Cover Effects. These duos are bomb. They're so extremely pigmented. They're $38, you know, so you really should be using both to get your money's worth. But this highlight, aka blush topper, is really such a beautiful complement. And again, is there a theme? Like another pink peachy highlight. I don't know what the flip I'm thinking when I do some of this, but the blush is gorgeous. I mean, one of the most beautiful formulas, extremely pigmented. So that being said, like I could literally have this for the rest of my life and I probably wouldn't hit pan, but you know how that goes. I think this live or this collection is also just a great way to memorialize like your collection, so that when you're thinking that you absolutely need something, I need it, then you look back on it and you're like, I kind of have 30 of the ones that I thought I needed. So do I really need it? Let's look at the swatch comparisons. Like, I don't really know that I do. So olive neutral undertone. So maybe that's why. Yeah, Conley, that's maybe what I'm thinking. Not really sure. So, all right. I'm gonna do the rest are palettes and cream products. So I'm gonna do this one. This is sort of like a finishing powder. I use it as a highlight. I've talked about this before. I'm not impressed with it at all. I waited for years to buy this. I'm talking about the Guerlain Meteorites. They give a really beautiful luminescent finish, and I just don't think that I'm, the biggest fan. You essentially get highlighting pearls in here. Really pretty, aesthetically pleasing for sure. You take a brush and you just like swirl over the pearls, and then they're supposed to give you like a really beautiful luminescent finish. Let me see if I can make it pop up here. They all came broken, like they're heavily fragranced. They've even got glitter particles in it. Like the whole thing for me was kind of a disaster. I'm not really into them. They smell so heavy, guys, like so heavy that I'm sure it would offend most of you. So I don't know. I don't really like it. Declutter for sure. Bye. Okay, next. Okay, let's start into cream and stick products. This was a gift from my sweet friend, Molly. I don't know if she's still in the chat or not. She was on a break at work. But this one is really, really beautiful. This is the Tom Ford blush highlight. I'm sorry, bronzer highlight stick. And this is it's the glow stick. It's in 04 Courchevel. I showed you the bronzer the other day when we did the bronzer video, so I'll show you the highlight. It's actually a really beautiful formula. It's again, and I talked about this. I'm like, I use the bronzer more than the highlight stick because the highlight's a little pinky. But this is what it looks like here. It's this last one here. It's pretty. The formula is wonderful. I really do love it. Doesn't pick up the formula or the foundation. It doesn't disrupt anything. It stays on. It's pretty long lasting. I love it. I use the bronzer more than the highlight. That's what I will say about that. Another product that I tried this year that's in stick form is one that was recommended by my friend Al Feisty. We actually did like a swatch video where she took my favorite products and then she told me about her favorites, and then we tried them out. And I love this one so much. It's the Woma Beauty, what is it called? It's called Double Take in the shade Honey Honey. It has a bronzer and a highlight. The highlight I already showed, so we'll show the the bronzer I already showed. We'll show the highlight. This is a highlight that I absolutely love. I love it. Let me show you. Do you see how beautiful it is? It's like all gold, and that's perfect for my skin tone, I feel. I just love it so much. Yeah, the Chantecaille. Those Guerlain balls are always sold out. I know! There's so much hype about these, and I thought they were going to be amazing. And like, you know, I actually fell in love with the foundation and the eyeshadow palette more. So, Tina D is saying the restock on the Chantecaille Blur powder. That powder is chef's kiss. I love it so much. It is so, so beautiful. So beautiful. Let me see here. I love the packaging of the Chantecaille, the blurring powder. Yeah, it's so pretty. And you know what? Actually, Tina, now that I'm seeing your comment, my buddy at Chantecaille, this is my buddy in New York, he actually was able to find a blurring powder for my friend in the chat, Betsy. So if you're interested in just kind of checking in with him and seeing if he can get it for you, there are certain stores throughout the country that have one left, like in the back somewhere. They can try to find you one. That's what happened with her. That's what happened with me. So yeah, the balls. The balls look bad. So I was saying, Sherry, that they all came crushed. They are very heavily fragranced, and they even have glitter in them, which I don't appreciate, but it's this swatch there. You can barely tell, but I think they weren't worth the hype for me, in my opinion. All right, the next one is another stick. I don't really care for this. It's the Becca Glow Stick. I feel like it's almost like the Danessa Myrix, where it doesn't really have a lot of pigment and it just makes your skin look wet. I will say that I only use it, do you see that little sheen there? I only use it like if I'm just doing like tinted moisturizer or like SPF with like my debronzy and I want a little highlight here, but that doesn't happen very often because I don't go anywhere in a rush. I stay home all day, every day, you know? So doesn't happen. The next one, I wish I loved, but you guys are already gonna know what my problem is with it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm in Beauty Light Wand. This is in the shade Peachgasm. So as we've learned today, and this is eye-opening for me too, is I don't like peach or pinky highlights. Like I just don't. I don't know why I have so many. I don't wear them. I don't think they complement my skin tone. So there it is. Look at that. That's crazy. That's supposed to be a highlight. Okay? Like that's nuts. I know that I kind of went over it so you guys could see it, but like that's nuts. Like that's not gonna look good on me. It could maybe work as a blush, but I don't like shimmery blushes, so that's what we have there. Yeah, stay home. Gotcha, thank you, I'm distracted. I gotta lay down. Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. We're here, Lisa. The next one is the Chantecaille Liquid Lumiere. This one's beautiful, you guys. Gorgeous. I'm such a Chantecaille stan. Like, there's very little they don't do well. But let me swatch it for you. I've just had like a lot of luck with their products. So it's right there. Oh, it's just gorgeous. You can barely tell, but it's like a gold color. And it's so, so beautiful, so subtle. I go with this in on the high points of my face. And then I go with the Monterey highlight to like lay it down with some like powder, I guess. Just stunning. Your face looks like glass in that section, and I love it so much. You love a shimmery blush, Rupi? I don't think I knew that about you, actually. Hey, Kendra. How are you, friend? Yeah, I didn't think I knew that about you, Rupi. And Rupi and I talk a lot. The next one, I'm considering a highlight because I use it that way. I do high points of the face and just targeted areas. Oh, try using the Charlotte Tilbury under a matte blush. Maybe. That might work. That might work. Yeah, Rupi got the gel bronzer from Chantecaille. Do you like it, Rupi? I'm assuming by the happy face you like it. So let us know in the chat. But I'm considering the Charlotte Tilbury a highlight. That's how I use it. Yeah, Conley. I feel like we have similar skin tone, maybe similar likes. Let me see what Amerch said. Hold on. Aileen said, I had a friend say they were going to make some calls for me, but that blur powder. Oh, okay. I know my friend successfully helped a couple people, Aileen, so if you want, we can hook you up with my friend in New York. I want to be a glowy goddess. That's funny. Okay, so here is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Hollywood Flawless Filter. So pretty. It's glowy. I love it. I like to put it under my foundation. Sometimes even on top on like the high points of the face. My sister recently bought this because I just heavily recommended it, and she's obsessed with this. And I mean, like, Eileen, like, she goes ham. She's like, psh, 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 like everywhere, and she loves it so much. And I'm just happy because anytime I recommend a product, and I want you guys to like it, you know, but this is so stunning. They call it the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I mean, you just put it all over your face, and it really does make it look like you have a filter. But if you put it under foundation, maybe a matte foundation, it will give you a really beautiful, like, glowy look. I love it. I love it. Oh, shit. Fucking Aileen, put me on blast. I'm gonna introduce you right after this live. I got it on camera. I'm gonna introduce you. I'll get it for you, Emerge. Don't worry. Gosh damn, I am the worst friend ever. All right, we are almost done. Actually, we're just gonna do face palettes now. Some of these are gonna have blush highlight duos. We'll be focusing on the highlights, so let's get started. This is Natasha Denona, the Love Glow palette. This was a friend that gifted this to me. She was here in the chat earlier, Molly. I broke it. So I felt horrible. I broke the glow powder actually, but we're gonna focus on the highlight here. I don't have the nude palette. Do you have it, Merch? Let me know if you have it and how you like the nude one, but I don't have that one. This is the highlighter that comes with it. This is a little pinky and peachy, but I do like this highlighter actually. And so that's how it swatches. And then this is how it looks in the pan. But I do like it. I think it looks really pretty. I think that Natasha Denona does highlight really well. And obviously, you know, one of my favorites right now is her newest highlighter. So she does it well. No, you're not. We're all busy. Well, thank you for being nice, A-Merch, but I should have done this for you a while ago. Yeah. You got this one in the boxy pop-up? Look at how pretty. For somebody with ADD like me, like I could do this all day. But it's really pretty. It was part of the Valentine's collection that released earlier this year. But yeah, it's really pretty. Let me know if you got this in boxy pop-up. That's craziness to me. The next highlighting palette, and again, I've linked all of these. The only one that I haven't linked is the Chantecaille because it's not currently available. It will be coming up with different packaging, and I can't remember which other one, but most of them should be linked for you. This was a recommendation from Beauty and the Frizz. This is a highlighting palette, and this is the Ambient Absolute Strobe palette, Metallic Strobe palette. It's so pretty, you guys. I kind of just do the same thing that she does, where I just kind of take my brush across, and then I get like the most beautiful highlight. But it is just really pretty. Like Hourglass just does powder so well. I'm kind of boycotting them currently because their shade ranges suck and we're kind of tired of it. So I haven't bought anything from there, even though I want to. I wanted to try the bronzer. I don't have any ND highlighters. I'm too focused on buying all her palettes. Same, Aileen. I'm the same. Anyone else having the desire to go buy all the highlighters? I hope not. Listen, you guys, look at my swatches. What I'm trying to tell you is that we don't need all this. We don't need all this. Pick one or two that you really like, click on the link, check it out, and then walk away from the cart, because I know you guys have more than one highlighter in your life. And if you don't, no judgment, because, you know, I buy all the highlighters apparently. But this is to swatch and show you guys, like, you don't need them all, but pick one or two that you like and then get those. You feel so much better about it, you know? Ooh. What? Anyone else having the desire to, listen, look guys, look. CoSpar has the Chantecaille duos. Do they have the other one, the whale one? Ronnie, can you fill me in? Because I'm going to go look. I am going to go look. I love Hourglass, but there's no excuse for their shade range. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for saying that. I agree. Most people will agree in the chat. Like, Get your shit together. Why can other people have all these shade ranges, but you can't? Get out of here. Hourglass needs to get, there we go. There we go. My girl, get your shit together. I just want to buy all the makeup. Me, Sherry, I want the Hourglass, but I'm not happy with them. Yeah, like, that's the only way we're going to make an impact, you guys, is we choose with our dollars. I bought these like before I really made a decision on, you know, what my stance was. And it wasn't that I wasn't going to be against that. It's just that I didn't know enough. This has been a year of me learning makeup, to be honest. But yeah, like I really want the bronzer. Am I going to buy it? No, I am not. Go to hell with that shit. No, I am not. So anyway, I only have 3 highlights, all powder. I'm wanting a cream or a liquid. Okay, so I will tell you, honestly, Pamela, if you want a cream or a liquid, the 2 best that I have in my collection that I can truly speak to, actually, let me talk about 3. There's 3. There's Charlotte Tilbury, beautiful, very, very subtle highlight. This one is, I think, the most traditional highlight, which is the Chantecaille Liquid Lumiere. And then the Woma Beauty, I love this because I love the bronzer and the highlight so much. Like, you're getting an amazing deal because you're getting 2 amazing products. Sometimes when you buy duos, one will be good, but the other one not so much. Not the case with the Woma Beauty stick, so that's my recommendation there. Yes, our dollars matter. Our dollars matter, and you know, not doing it. I'm not doing it. I almost bought the holiday palette, but then Ruby made me stop. Jen Conley. What are you talking about, Jen Conley? Do you mean this palette? Girl, I'm a mess. And this is the last of the Hourglass I will have. So I think subconsciously I stay away from it because they piss me off. But the highlight is this one. This is the ambient powders. These are like the finishing powders, but this is the highlight here. And I have it, so I'll swatch it, but it doesn't look like much. But when you apply it as a highlight with just like a fluffy brush, it really does look pretty. So that's the one there. I like this one so much more though, from the actual palette. The trio that I just showed you guys, that one's really pretty. So that is that. This is the e.l.f. Glow and Gleam Beam palette. This thing was 10 bucks, you guys. This thing is bomb. I'm just gonna tell you. And I don't know, you know, I have a love affair with e.l.f. I just think that they're amazing. They can do no wrong. Most of their stuff just works so well for me. I like all these shades. This is the shade that I said earlier I found a dupe for the Pat McGrath. You know, the first one I swatched? That's it right there. I'm not even joking. Let me swatch it right next to it so you guys can see. And I felt like the Pat McGrath gave me a little bit of texture, like I said. And this one doesn't. It's so pretty. $10, like you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So I'm just swatching it. I mean, it's not an exact color dupe, but very close. But this one makes you look flawless. This one, not so much. This one cost about 4 times what this one costs. No, I'm sorry, 6 times what this one costs. So you make your decision right there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see the comments real quick. Let me see, A-Merch. I agree. I will not be using them on camera or purchasing from them until there is inclusivity. I don't even have Hourglass product that will appear on my daughter. It's, yeah, so stupid. I cannot. The flip out of here. Ooh. Oma Beauty stick is at TJ Maxx and Marshalls for $7.99. That would be crazy, but it would be amazing because it's good. I bought their bronzer in a mini back in October. Honestly, not even that impressed, but no more. I can't tell a lie. Like, I do love their products, but I feel the same that everybody else. I ordered the Westman Atelier one. I've heard good things. Ooh, Nightstar Beauty, let us know. I have this one. This is the only Westman Atelier product I own. It's the blush stick, and I really want to try more. I want to try the foundation, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, are you serious, Ruby? Because A-Merch is saying that, like, her daughter's mixed, you know? She's biracial kids. Beautiful, beautiful kids. And she's saying that the deepest bronzer won't even show up on Ruby. That's bullshit. Don't even get me started. whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna swatch the whole palette. It's $10. Please trust me that it is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Or let me know if you want me to swatch it. If you want me to swatch it, I will. I'm just trying to wrap this up for you guys. This is Ether Beauty. I discovered Ether Beauty this year after my friend Kelly from Keep Beauty Real talked to me about them. This was the palette that I chose. It's so beautiful. This is in the palette shade Amber. And I'm just going to swatch the highlight for you. There we go. It's so beautiful. It looks like super white there, but it's really pretty, guys. Like, this is a heavy swatch, but when you diffuse it with a fluffy brush, it's so pretty. Ether Beauty is all about sustainable beauty. They're all about making sure that they're making products that are environmentally friendly and conscious. That's why they don't put a mirror in their palettes, because then it won't be recyclable. So I love what they stand for. She's an indie brand, but she is, through her connections at Sephora, is selling at Sephora, but she's just a great human from what I've seen. I haven't seen anything negative, and I'm happy to support an indie brand because we love that. The next one is Iconic London. I can't even speak to this except I just got it in my BoxyCharm. I signed up for BoxyCharm again because of their access to the pop-up shop. I only see 2 highlighters there, so I'll just quickly run my fingers through them. I've been able to pick up some pretty good stuff in their pop-up shop, so that's why I did it. But I got it and I think it looks good. This is the top, this is the bottom. Those are absolutely highlights that I would use, so they're good. They're good. This is a brand new palette. I've never swatched it or touched it, so I'm gonna send this to my sister because we gotta build her collection up. Super pretty. That's the only reason I swatched it, because she's my sister and she said it was okay. So this is the last one. The last one. This is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, you guys. I cried when I broke this shade. I dropped my palette and it shattered everywhere. These are cream blushes and they come covered with a little, you know, a little shatterproof, or not shatterproof, like a little glass thing there. And then these are powders. The highlight that I have here is this one, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty, the whole thing. Oh, I have a cream highlight in here too. It is just gorgeous. Does anybody need this much highlight in their life, even if all you owned was that palette? Nope. Absolutamente no. That's the highlight there. Look at how beautiful. I like icy. I like gold. Like, these are totally my jam right there. And then we have the diamond one in cream. And I feel like that one's even more subtle. I mean, it's not all that, you know, but it's there. I don't use it very much. I use the powder, but it's right there. And it's so pretty. All right, guys, let me be the example for you. These are all the highlighters that I have. Do we have repeats? Yes, I think we probably do. Or very, very similar shades. Who in their right mind needs all these highlighters? If you're a collector, good for you. I think that it's okay to buy the highlighters if you're a collector. I'm not a collector. I'm a makeup enthusiast, and this is why I wanted to do this. Just to remind myself, I only have so much face. Even though my face is, you know, not the smallest, it's not the biggest. Although I just ordered my Peloton today, so get ready for a slimmer face. But yeah, like, this is what I've got going on. I think I have enough highlight to last me until, you know, like 2050 or so. I don't know. I know you love all the highlighters, Betsy. I think that we're makeup enthusiasts, and, you know, sometimes it gets away from us. I am not. I know, I'm just gonna walk around with my arms like this. I'm not gonna say that like I regret buying any of them, because some of them, like, I've been able to show you guys, and I do, as ridiculous as it sounds and unrealistic, I do use mostly all of these highlights. I'm kind of good about like rotating my collection. Like, I refuse to use a palette more than once in a row. Like, I refuse. I use different palettes every single day. Right now I'm testing my Gucci foundation, which is why that's all I've used in the last 5 days. And I'm bored. I'm fucking bored. I want to use another foundation, but I'm doing a wear test. That's fine. Blushes, highlights, The only things that are staples every day are my eyebrow products, my lash products, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing. Oh, my setting spray, but even then I have Charlotte Tilbury, and then I have an e.l.f. Like, that's it. So I am good about rotating, but nobody needs this in their life. I mean, I'm gonna give you another really great highlight video because I just saw her come into the chat, and our girl Beauty and the Frizz, oh, she said she didn't get the notification. Hey, no problem, Kara, because I got my own notification on my laptop like 20 minutes ago. So don't worry about it. It's just highlight swatches. You know everything I have. But Beauty and the Frizz just had a really great highlight makeup collection video where she shows everything, and she kind of talks about that. Like, nobody needs, these are 30, by the way, 30 highlighters. Nobody needs 40, 50, whatever highlighters. But at the same time, I don't fault makeup collectors. I just don't. Do what makes you happy. It's fine. It's totally fine. But, you know, for me, wanted to keep this, memorialize it, kind of think twice when I buy a highlighter this year. I will say, where is my, I did buy, because I'm getting into indie, guys. I know you guys know that because I'm so excited about indie. But I do have a Sydney Grace that I'd like to show you. This one is beautiful. Look at my Sydney Grace palette. I have another small one dedicated just to green shadows, but do we love this? Let me know in the chat if you guys would like to see like a live with just swatches of my Sydney Grace, or maybe just my indie collection, because this is all I have for Sydney Grace. But yeah, let me know. But I did forget about this highlighter. This highlighter is beautiful. Let me show you. Aileen, I can't wait till we help you build your Sydney Grace cart. I think it's gonna be so much fun. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. This is a little pinky, but it's gold, and it's so, so beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. It is just, it's Sydney Grace. What can we say about that? I thought that I had ordered a highlighter. Did I order one through, look at me, I can't even freaking keep track. Did I order a highlighter through Terra Moons? No, I didn't. Okay. So that's the very last highlighter that I have. I just want to give you guys a really quick sneak peek because it's just so pretty not to show. So this is Sydney Grace, okay? So, so beautiful. Then I have Terra Moons. You guys let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see. I have more Terra Moons coming, but that's all I have for now. But look at how beautiful it looks. I love it. I love the colors. They're just so satisfying. And then I have, ooh, this is my Davina. Davina has me by the balls right now, you guys. You have no clue. Her formula is beautiful. And then I want to show you one last thing because you already know. You already know what time it is. I told you yesterday what time it was. Let me just show you this. You're going to die. This is all my forest grungy greens. Look at that. That's Sydney Grace, you guys. I'm so excited. Even though I don't use them all right now, I mean, I'll get to this palette, but even for swatching purposes, it's so therapeutic. I just love them so much. I love the brand. I love the people behind the brand. I love the product. Girl, Sydney Grace and Davina have me by the balls. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, I'm going to check on the chat, answer some questions, and then we'll be out of here. Sydney Grace is amazing. I know. I now have 8. I now have 8 cleansing balms, no regrets. Girl, we'll get into my skincare on Thursday. People are going to be like, what do you do all day? Is that what you do for a living, skincare? Let's just say Yadira's a little extra in all areas of her life. It's that bad. Sydney Grace is amazing. Ooh, Amanda's saying that we need to try Bitter Lace Beauty. I've never heard of them. I'll look them up for sure. The Diamond and Blush palette is on sale. Oh, yeah. Love Sydney Grace. We love Beauty and the Frizz. Yeah, her shadows are taking forever. Love the greens. Hello, Vanessa. I don't think I've seen you in my chat, so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if we could please, I think at some point, like I've seen, you know, upwards of 30 plus people in the chat. If you guys please wouldn't mind, even if you're not commenting, please give me a like. It really does help support my channel. Also, if you could share this video, that's how like our channels get out there and people find us, because we're such a tiny little speck in the YouTube world. So anytime you share it, it really does help us out. We love. You're an enabler, Conley. She's saying there's nothing wrong with being extra. 4 pallets of Terra Moons. 4 pallets of Terra Moons. We've got Morphe magnetic palettes and 1 Ulta of Divina. Can I come to your house, Amanda? We could just watch our freaking weekend away. I would love it. Anyway, I'm so happy every time I get to come and hang out with you guys. Thank you for just indulging me. Thank you for hanging out with me for a while. You are so appreciated. You make me happy. That's what I'm here for. You know, you guys are just, yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Go head over to my Instagram and follow me there. I've just been kind of ironing out the details for my 1,000 subscriber celebration, and you want to be a part of it. Please subscribe. Hit notifications to all. It's going to be a party, guys. It's going to be a stupid big party. We're going to be doing our makeup. You're going to meet my sisters. We're going to be doing door prizes and doing raffles, and then possibly bringing on the winner of the giveaway. Possibly not, depending on shipping times and restrictions. But all of that will happen for my 1,000 subscriber celebration. That's scheduled for Sunday, January 10th. So put it on your calendar. Make sure you join us for that. We're so excited. Both duos, Rose and Coral Yadi, for 50 bucks. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I have to go to CoSpar because Jess. I'm gonna go get the other duo. I love you guys so much. And have a good day. Let me know. Go follow me on Instagram. Let's chit chat about makeup. And yeah, we'll wrap this up. But anyway, love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but it will be an edited video and it's going to be a good one, honey. So I'll see you then. Bye.